Toy Story 5 is less than a year away. Toy Story 5's teaser trailer is basically 2 months away. They like to drop teasers for summer theatrical releases around November, like Thanksgiving time. So right around the corner basically, and we got some new photos to talk about for Toy Story 5. And a small disclaimer before we get into the thick of it, there actually was a leak of the first intro of like 2 minutes of Toy Story 5, like the first scene that's gonna pop up on the big screen. That was a leak and it's really low quality. I will not be discussing it here in case people do not want to see it. It is clear spoilers. It's not something officially posted out there for the public to witness, so that won't be talked about. But just in case anyone is curious, that did happen and I did see it. I'm just not going to give any thoughts about it right now because I want to, give a justice to those that maybe don't want to see it. And it's not officially public information, so I don't really want to go anywhere further than that. So with that out the way, we'll just get into these two clear renders that we got from Disney, of course, after their D23 Expo this year, I believe. And I got a couple things to say, but we're going to start off with the only new character, technically, that we have seen images of. I'm talking about 3 here, I guess, but we're going to start off with Smarty Pants. I cannot believe I just said that name out loud. It is basically like a potty training toy. Like, it literally just looks like a roll of toilet paper, and it feels like a modern day take almost on like Etch-a-Sketch from Toy Stories 1 and 2. And I just don't have too much to say about this stuff, but I just wanted to address it in a video. I'm not completely excited for Toy Story 5 because this franchise really should have, it should have ended at 3, right? But, I didn't even like Toy Story 4. That was a god-awful movie. So I'm at least hoping that Toy Story 5 is better than 4. So we have Smarty Pants here, and you have this Buzz Lightyear character, not the Buzz Lightyear that we're all accustomed to and we all know and love, but it's the more technologically advanced Buzz. And I have to say, I actually appreciate some of the details that we see here. We see that the green is like almost shinier. Maybe it's supposed to be like metallic, but it's a nice darker green shine. He has this massive black background with like the Star Command logo in a nice blue outline on the front. So he is very signifying as a different thing from the previous Buzz, and he looks really good. And I have to put some credit here. This does not look like the Lightyear character from the spin-off movie in 2022 that came out, which was Lightyear. I'm glad that it doesn't look like that, and obviously it has to be because that movie completely flopped. So I'm really glad they didn't. But if that movie was a success, they probably would have done that. But they saw, I bet, how Lightyear just did not do well. It was such a failure. That's a whole topic for another day, like why Lightyear just completely flopped. But this Buzz design, I'm not gonna lie, it is interesting. I'm glad it looks a little different. And I mean, honestly, Pixar has been wanting to do this whole plot line of multiple Buzzes for quite a while. They were trying to do something similar like this for Toy Story 3. So, you know what? Sure. Let's let Pixar finally get their multiple Buzz plot line out there because they've been wanting to do it for years now. So, you know what? Just go for it at this point. And we have the lily pad, seemingly an antagonistic character. Not too much to say about these. Like I said, Lily just looks at some characters, but it's going to set the tone for what kind of movie we are expecting. Obviously, there's so many more questions to be asked, like what's Woody's role going to be? Because he is in this movie, by the way. What's Bo Peep's role going to be? I mean, she surely has to show up in this movie, even though I really don't like the direction they took her character in 4. Jessie is going to have a big main lead, apparently. I'm really stoked for that. That's one of the big things that I'm looking forward to. Just seeing Jessie take like a lead role, especially after her role in 4. But that's pretty much all I got to address today. Let me know what you guys think down below. Anyone out there that would like to give their thoughts on these Toy Story 5 character images. They aren't technically any of the main characters because, like I said, that Buzz is just one of the many, and I mean many Buzzes we're going to see. We're going to see like an entire army of these technologically advanced Buzzes that I guess maybe have some sort of tap screen material. Something along those lines is going to happen. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. What are your thoughts on Toy Story 5? Are you looking forward to it? Do you not care? I'm kind of just like, I don't really care. But I am at least hoping it's better than 4. So it is something to look forward to. You know, it is Toy Story at the end of the day.